Welcome to Dwarvenkegger. I'm Tanner.
And I'm Rob.
And today we are so excited to be reviewing Founders KBS 2018.
12.3 alcohol by
yes!
volume.
This is what it's all about, people. First of all, phenomenal fucking beer. I mean, it's gonna be really hard not to just be hard. It's gonna be hard
Not to be hard.
because this is just a beautiful beer. It's legendary. This beer done by Founders, Kentucky breakfast bourbon. I mean, oh my gosh.
Yes.
What we've got here is an imperial stout brewed with a massive amount of coffee, chocolates, then cave aged. They put it in a cave. Oh my gosh.
All up in that cave.
In oak bourbon barrels for an entire year.
Bourbon barrels.
Back in the year 2017, they put this in bourbon barrels, okay? You should know something about us. We're huge bourbon fans, and we love caves too. So, I just, oh man. So, for an entire year to make sure that wonderful bourbon undertones come through in the finish.
So you get, when you taste this, because I've already done it, because you're too busy talking about it. This has the aftertaste of an intense Knob Creek. I'm talking about, pardon the nose picking, and also pardon the tiny shirt.
Are you ready?
My shirt's a little smaller than it should be today, but you know what? Sometimes you gotta have suns out, guns out. You know what I mean? What is that?
Fuck you. Till beer do its part, they kind of make fun of the hipster smell, but I'm about to do the hipster smell because it is the most.
Boy, that smells real good.
This is the nose on this guy is the most beautiful blending of dark chocolate, coffee, and bourbon I think I've ever smelled. Three things that I absolutely love, and I just, oh my gosh, it's glorious.
You guys, if you're fans of bourbon and you're fans of stouts,
Please.
you will love this.
Please.
It is
Please.
beautiful.
It's so beautiful.
It's so partiful.
So beautiful.
There's nothing you can do to sully that.
Oh man, so I know he's already in it, but before I jump in it, like, subscribe, hit the little bottom. Don't forget to follow us on Instagram and Facebook because this is what it's all about, people.
Entertaining you while drinking lots of beer.
Sweet Jesus, that is so good.
Did we ever mention that we do like 7-8 reviews in a day and by the time we're done with them, we're real fucking drunk?
Well, now they know. This is phenomenal. This beer is everything all at once. You immediately get hit with the coffee, but the coffee's not
the caramel's in there.
Oh my gosh.
You have the coffee. Strong... Go ahead, sorry.
I'm sorry.
No,
so
go ahead.
It immediately starts
So
with
what
coffee.
I'm saying is... Oh, sorry about that.
Shut the fuck up. What it does is you immediately get hit with coffee. It blends beautifully into chocolate. And then that last taste in your mouth before it leaves with almost no bitterness, honestly, at all, is that bourbon. And it is phenomenal.
We're not the kind of guys that like to mix our bourbons. For the most part, we like bourbon on the rocks. We like bourbon neat most of the time.
Hell yeah!
When we went to the Dream Theater concert, we finished a lot of bourbon. Good stuff.
Phenomenal concert too.
But it was. I was really surprised that James LeBrie could hit those notes again. Mike Mangini, you can go fuck yourself. You suck at fucking drums. Who fucks up a drum solo?
Okay. We had the conversation that we weren't going to attack Mike Mangini in every video.
This is the only video I'm ever going to do it in. So fuck you, Mike Mangini. Mike Portnoy for life. Woo! Anyway,
this beer
is amazing.
What can we say about this beer that hasn't been said a million times? This is a phenomenal beer. This is the beer. It is also an imperial stout, so that alcohol comes through, but I can honestly 100% tell you, you are not going to get a strong alcohol taste from it.
It's not going to knock you on your butt like if you take like a shot of like Jim or something like that. It's so subtle. It's just it's beautifully balanced to the point where you are excited to drink more of it.
It's like so exciting. And honestly, I mean, you guys have known from past videos, I usually pound an entire beer, no matter what I'm reviewing, whether I like it or not, throughout the entire review. But you want to savor this one. You want to just make it a part of you in the slowest, most beautiful way.
So it becomes a part of you.
Oh, I love it. It's so good. I've only had this. I know he's had it more than me, but I've only had this once before. Our cider guy, Jacob, hooked me up with a bottle because his wife's uncle works at Founders, so he hooked me up with a bottle. This was years ago.
Yeah.
And years ago, it was a situation where, like, hey, if you ever got to try KBS, you were lucky.
No, for real, though.
And
now... It was so hard to get back in the day.
Oh, golly.
Now it's a little bit... They produce it a little bit more, so it's a little bit more readily available.
I picked this up at a local liquor store, and honestly, I was so shocked when they had it. The guy at the liquor store, I said... do you guys know you have KBS on your shelf? And he was like, yes, I do. And
because he's the owner and he bought it.
Yeah, well, and he said, you know what's funny is there's two kinds of people. There's people who know nothing about it and people that freak out and buy it as soon as they see it. It's worth whatever they're charging as long as it's not like $100 a bottle. I paid about $8 a bottle for this, and I can honestly say with 100%, it is worth every penny and more.
I've seen it go for substantially more.
And I could honestly say it'd be worth. I'd pay $15 a bottle for this.
Yes, I mean easily. I'd pay $15.
It's glorious.
This is amazing. I'd pay $20 on tap for this if they gave me a pint.
Oh, on tap? Oh, sweet Jesus! I would.
If they gave me a pint, I would pay $20.
I would drink myself into oblivion if they had. This. Do they have it on tap at the Founders Brewery? I know they've got a lot.
I don't believe that they do. I mean, they might have like a special where it's like a pony keg or something like that. But I mean, they don't have it. They don't really have it.
God help me.
That being said, sometimes we talk about the Blind Pig quite often around here, but sometimes
Great craft brewery that's local.
Founders does come in, and Founders does do a tap takeover. So sometimes they have their imperial stouts, they have their breakfast stouts, they have their their bastards and stuff like that they smash in your face, but they do them at a low cost. I'm talking like $4.50 like a pour.
It's wonderful.
It's
wonderful. This beer is the perfect album. We're huge heavy metal fans. We're huge rock fans. And this is the perfect song-to-song album. That album that you can listen from track 1 to track 15 or whatever, all the way through without skipping a song. It's perfect. That's what I would compare it to.
What album would you say this compares to for you?
For me, Black Sabbath. Their debut album. Absolutely.
Black Sabbath?
Yes.
Black Sabbath.
Black Sabbath.
For
Robbie,
me?
Hold on. I'm going to go get that album because it is this perfect. Please.
And I'm going to go ahead and fill the time. So for me, I would say that this one perfectly encompasses Far Beyond Driven from Pantera. Because from start to finish, it is just a powerhouse of melody, of solid yelling, and beautiful drums. Vinnie Paul, you are fucking fantastic, my friend. You are a badass. And here's Tanner.
One of the most complete albums of all time is Black Sabbath's debut. I'm sorry, I'm so excited about Black Sabbath. Excited on this beer and this album. It's perfect. It's an album that just it's perfect. It absolutely is perfect.
What is this that stands before me?
So good. So good. This beer is so good. 5 out of 5, 6 out of 5. I don't fucking care how high you want to rate it.
On a scale of 1 to 5, this is an 8. A solid 8.
Solid 8.
Solid 8.0
out of 5.
1, 3, 6, 4,
we weren't the best
7,
at math, but it's an 8 out of 5.
Is there a 9er in there? I think I said 9. Anyway, seriously, guys, you need to do what you can to pick this up.
Please do it.
Amazing.
And I also want to say that more comprehensive beer review channels, they can pick apart the differences between like the 2017, the 2016, the 2015. That's really cool. But you know us, we're more casual beer review guys, so we're going to just throw out there.
Most of the time we don't know what we're talking about.
Not at all. And I can honestly say that one of the things we really want to do with this channel is we want to appeal to casual beer drinkers. We
Yeah,
love
guys,
beer.
seriously.
But quite honestly, I mean, and I can probably safely say this, we've not had a shit ton of beers, honestly. Most of the beers we're trying on the channel, we're trying for the first time.
I'm not we're not trying to be beer sommeliers here. We're not trying to be like,
I don't even know what that word
Cicerones,
means.
you know. We're trying what we're trying to do is we're trying to show you guys
Here.
what we're fine. We're fine. Just you keep that in your hand holes. So what we're trying to do here is we're trying to tell you guys that this is a very good beer.
It's phenomenal.
It's one of the best imperial stouts out there.
Try it.
It's harder to get than a normal imperial stout. You can't just walk in.
But ask your local store, wherever you buy your stuff. Ask them to try to get it.
Sometimes they'll order it in special for you, and that's okay.
I think it's only comes out like once a year.
Yeah, well,
but if when it comes out, they'll order it for you
because they're not. A lot of local stores
do yourself a favor.
Do what they can to help out their their clientele.
I know the local liquor store. Sorry, that Imperial is really coming through on
you can lick a little lollipop in Luxembourg.
The liquor store. But I mean, we asked them to start carrying like a rum we like, and they did it.
Not we like, because I don't drink rum. I drink real people drink, like bourbon.
It's a phenomenal beer.
It's a good beer.
It's such
so I just want to say, guys, please hit that subscribe button.
Do it.
Follow us on Instagram, on Facebook, at dwarvenkegger. Make sure you hit that little bell.
We're a fun shit show of a good time.
Oh, we are a shit show for sure.
We are a
shit show for sure.
We are a good. We are a good time. Also, I know we don't at the filming of this video. I don't even think we've hit 100 subscribers at the filming of this video. But I will say that if at any point any of our subscribers come up to us and say, "Hey, are you guys the guys from dwarvenkegger?" We will buy you a beer.
He will buy you a beer.
We will buy you a beer.
I have no money.
Cheers, guys.
Cheers. Yeah. Clink, dick.